In a land called Israel, long ago, there lived a young shepherd boy named David. He wasn't a soldier. He wasn't tall or strong. But he had something special: faith, courage, and a heart ready to do what was right. This is the story of how that young boy faced a giant and changed the course of a nation. High on a battlefield, two armies stood facing each other, the Israelites on one hill and the Philistines on the other. Every day, a giant warrior marched out from the Philistine camp. His name was Goliath, over 9 feet tall, covered in armor that shined in the sun. His voice boomed across the valley as he shouted, "Who will fight me? If you defeat me, our people will serve you. But if I win, Israel will serve us." Each morning and every evening, Goliath repeated the same challenge. But no one stepped forward. The soldiers of Israel trembled and hid behind their shields. No one dared to face the giant. Meanwhile, David was tending his sheep on the hills nearby. One morning, his father Jesse asked him to deliver food to his older brothers who were serving in the army. David agreed and walked to the battlefield, not knowing that his life was about to change. As he arrived, he heard Goliath shouting insults at Israel and at God. He watched the soldiers shrink back in fear. David couldn't believe it. "Why is everyone afraid?" he asked. "Who is this giant who dares to challenge the armies of the living God?" His brothers were annoyed. They told him he was just a shepherd boy and should go home. But David couldn't ignore what he had heard. Something inside him told him he had to stand up for what was right. Soon King Saul heard that someone wanted to face the giant. When David stood before him, the king was shocked. "You are only a boy," Saul said. "Goliath has been a warrior since he was young." But David answered with confidence, "When lions or bears attacked my sheep, God helped me defeat them. He saved me then, and he will save me now." Seeing David's determination, Saul agreed and offered him his own armor. But when David tried to walk in it, the armor was too heavy and uncomfortable. David shook his head. "I can't fight in this. I'll use what I know." So he took only his shepherd's sling and chose 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream. When Goliath saw David walking toward him, he laughed loudly. "Am I a dog, that you come at me with a stick?" he roared. "Come here, boy, and I'll crush you." But David didn't flinch. He shouted back, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord. Today God will give me victory." The giant moved forward, ready to strike. David reached into his bag, pulled out a stone, placed it in his sling, and began to swing it through the air. The stone flew quickly, so fast no one could see it, and struck Goliath right in the forehead. The giant fell forward onto the ground with a heavy thud. Goliath was defeated. The battlefield fell silent for a moment. Then the Israelite soldiers erupted with shouts of victory, while the Philistines ran away in fear. David, the shepherd boy, became a hero, not because he was the strongest, but because he trusted in something greater than fear. The story of David and Goliath reminds us that you don't need to be the biggest or the strongest to face the challenges in your life. Courage comes from believing you were made for a purpose. And when you face your problems with faith, hope, and determination, even the biggest giants can fall. Thank you for watching this animated Bible story. Remember, courage lives inside anyone who chooses to do what's right. And just like David, you too can stand tall.